Guys, hope everyone is doing super well. Today we're going to be talking about how to be able to triple your riding this weekend. So how to be able to get more riding done with the same amount of time that you already have. Okay, the same amount of time that you're already spending at the track. How to be able to make sure that we can maximize the amount of time we're actually spending on the bike, spending on the track, putting in good quality work. Okay, so this is going to be related to conditioning. So shout out, guys, if you're on board. A comment, let me know that you are here and you can hear and see me all right. So one of the main things that we need to be able to look at, obviously we do a lot of talk on fitness, on strength, conditioning, to be able to help you guys as much as I can for race day, for riding. One of the benefits that I don't talk about too much, or don't spend too much time on, is the amount of time that, not looking at fitness from a performance point of view, but looking at fitness and training as an area that's going to allow you to be able to ride more. So obviously the main thing when it comes to riding and racing is having the skill and ability out on the track. If you don't have, hey David, if you don't have the skill, you don't have the ability, okay, no amount of training is going to allow you to be able to ride the bike faster. So obviously that comes back to developing your skills, developing your technique, body position, and working on your weaknesses out on the track. What fitness does is fitness won't allow you to be able to corner better. It won't allow you to be able to jump more jumps. It won't allow you to be a better racer. It won't improve your skill set. But what it does do is give you extra time to be able to work on your skill set, okay? So instead of going out to the track this weekend and working on corners, okay, and only being able to do 10 minutes of corners because then you can't hang on anymore, when we improve your fitness, this allows us to be able to bump up that number so we can spend 20 minutes, half an hour on corners, okay, and still not be fatigued. It means that we have more focused time being able to work on your weaknesses and being able to fix them. So when you go out riding this weekend, if we're improving your fitness, we're getting you a heap fitter, a heap stronger, we're getting you race ready. This is going to mean when you go out on the weekend, you can spend a heap more time on the bike. So instead of going to the track, putting in 15 minutes of work, 15 minutes of riding, and then coming in for a rest, we can double that. We can even triple that. Okay, we can go out there for a ride for half an hour, for 45 minutes, and put in those hard laps. So what we're doing there is we're doubling or tripling the amount of riding and racing you're actually able to get in a year. So imagine with the same block of time. So let's just say you put 2 hours towards the track. Think about if we're only doubling, okay? Look, think about just 2 times. So we're going from doing 15-minute rides to doing half-hour rides now, half-hour motos when we go out for a race. That means we're doing double the amount of volume, double the amount of riding. Now, if you're going riding on a weekly basis like you should be, then that means that over a full year, over a full period of 12 months, you're doing double the amount of riding that you were doing before. You're doing 2 years of riding in 1 year, okay? You're getting a shitload more done. You're getting a shitload more bike time in without having to go to the track again to put another day towards riding. You're just using your time more efficiently. You're using what you already have a shitload more efficiently than what you were before. And that's one of the key areas of fitness is it's not just, okay, it's going to help you with your performance, it's going to prevent you from crashing, etc., etc. It's going to allow you to be able to, it's going to be able to make sure that when you're out on the track, when you're going out practicing, you're able to get the most from the time that you're spending out there, and it's able to give you more time. It's giving you more work capacity to be able to work with, more time to develop with your skills, more time to develop with weaknesses, more time to practice on jumps, on corners, on sand tracks, whatever it is. It's giving you more time to be able to do stuff out on the track, to practice those skills. So I hear a lot of riders and racers say, yes, I need to be able to practice my skills. I need to be able to get better at this. I need to be able to get better at that. I need to spend more time on the bike. Okay, but spending more time on the bike isn't about just loading your bike up and going to the track. You need to make sure that when you're getting to the track, you're actually putting the hours in, you're putting the time in on the bike. And just by spending time on the bike, yes, that is going to improve your fitness, but what we need to do is we need to be able to make sure we have a targeted plan during the week with your training to be able to make sure we're maximizing your race day fitness, your ride day fitness. So when you get out there on the track, you're not just going around and circulating, standing up on the pegs, just getting in bike time. You can actually make sure you're going out there and putting in good quality time, make sure you're getting results, enjoying yourself a heap more, and being able to spend that more time on the bike. And the only way you can spend more time on the bike is by having the fitness to be able to do that. So you need to be able to develop that fitness to then be able to spend the time on the skills, to then be able to spend the time on the bike, to be able to get that. So it all comes back to fitness, being able to develop your strength, develop your conditioning, and having a program in place to be able to make sure that you're getting there, working out what you want, working out what your weaknesses are, and then reverse engineering to be able to get there. So just to recap, what we need to be able to do is we need to be able to look at our fitness, look at our training, look at our strength and conditioning as something that's going to allow us to spend more time on the bike. Okay, a lot of people say, a lot of riders and racers say, I need to spend more time on the bike. That's what I need to do. The way you spend more time on the bike is making sure you have your training nailed so that then you can spend more time on the bike. So when you get to ride day and you go riding this week, and instead of doing 10 minutes and then pulling in, we're able to get out there for 20 minutes, half hour, 40 minutes. Okay, we're able to spend a shitload more time on the bike, but we need to step back and go, okay, first I need to acquire the right levels of fitness, the right levels of strength, right levels of conditioning and flexibility to be able to make that happen as efficiently as possible. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments and I'll come back. I hope you guys found that helpful. And remember, train hard, race harder. See you guys.